Hey everybody, welcome to a Diesel Mark 2 review. Today we're going to talk about the Mario movie. Now, I went into this movie expecting a good time, and I got it. And I'm going to talk about a few key points in the movie. And by the way, this is spoiler free, so anything I say is not going to contain a spoiler. If I say something that uh, for the movie, it's either going to be music or, um, and I'm not going to talk about the one of the songs in the movie because that's basically a spoiler. But it's going to be, you're going to notice it, and then we're also going to talk about what to look for when you're watching the movie. I'm going to tell you what to look for, and a few other things. Again, this is spoiler free, so let's get into it. So I went into the movie thinking when the movie was announced, I was like, really? They're going to get Chris Pratt to play Mario. He's not Italian. No, he's not. But I'm telling you, if you're a big Chris Pratt fan, this movie is worth it. If you're a big Jack Black fan, he's funny. He is so good as Bowser. And he plays the voice of him so well. And I really like that. The other characters that are in the movie are really good. Like Charles Day is Luigi. He plays him really well. I have a few gripes. One of them is the it's a key point in the movie, but Mario does not like something, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's kind of like Popeye and his spirits. He's supposed to eat this stuff, okay? So I'm not going to tell you what it is, and please don't put it in the comments. There's people out there that have not seen this movie, okay? But um, and then I guess my other real complaint is the runtime. Now, they put a lot of effort into the runtime, but I want to see what else they could do in the Mushroom Kingdom. But an hour and a half, I guess it's an okay uh, runtime. But I want to see more. I want to see more Nintendo. And then I guess there's a toad in the movie. You remember you saw the little toad that told Mario, "Don't touch her, you die!" He's fun. That part's funny, but he has a key element in the movie, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. But he plays a huge part in the movie. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. It doesn't ruin the movie, but it doesn't really make it exciting. So let's get into some things that I want you guys to look for. And I'm going to tell you exactly all the stuff to look for. I'm going to tell you what to look for. I'm going to tell you what games to look for in the movie. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I'm going to tell you what they are. What they are. Okay? So, and they're Easter eggs. And there's a bunch of them, especially towards the end, which I'm going to tell you in a minute what you should do during the credits. So, some of the Easter eggs are Mario Brothers. You got to look really, and I mean really close to see it. The Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Keep an ear out. Because there is an Easter egg for that movie, for the original show. Listen for Bowser's theme. It's in the movie. You can kind of slightly hear it, but again, I'm not going to tell you exactly where it's at. Because again, it's a spoiler. And I'm not going to tell you what it sounds like. Or what that Super Mario Bros. Super Show Easter egg is. You just got to watch the movie. Punch Out. Again, I'm not going to tell you exactly what the Punch Out reference is, but you'll hear it. You'll see it during the movie. Wrecking Crew. Donkey Kong. There's actually 2 Easter eggs in the movie that reference Donkey Kong. And they're both scenes in the movie. Let's see. Super Mario Galaxy. There are a few key scenes in the movie that reference that game. I bet you can figure out what it is. But if you have not seen the trailer, keep an eye out. And you're going to see the Easter egg for Super Mario Galaxy. Actually, 2 of them. So, what do I suggest you do during the credits? Whatever you do, do not leave the theater during the credits. Wait till they finish. There are 2 things that happen during credits. One is going to make you laugh out loud. And the other one is a hint toward a possible sequel. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because let's just say it's a neat little Easter egg. I was sitting there, I was like, is that who I think it is? Is it him? And I was like, oh my goodness. So, yeah. Anyway, is it a good movie? It's okay. It's not terrible, but in terms of Wreck-It Ralph and Sonic the Hedgehog, it's somewhere between that movie and Pixels. It's somewhere between Pixels and Wreck-It Ralph. Because Wreck-It Ralph was the very first computer animated video game movie adaptation. Which it wasn't really a video game until the movie came out. But, and Pixels, it's a good movie. But again, Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, it's computer animated, but it's so good that Mario movie almost surpassed it. Almost on my terms. I'm going to give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. It's good. I like Jack Black. I like the other guys that played the voices. I like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. He actually made me laugh. And I'm not a huge Seth Rogen fan. But anyway, there you go. Keep an eye out for those Easter eggs. And keep an eye out for Easter eggs that I didn't even mention. Because there's a bunch of them. Like, there is an inscription on, there's a name somewhere in the movie. And I looked and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm not going to tell you who it is. And I'm not going to tell you where to look. You just, because that's also a key point in the movie. That's a spoiler. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to exactly tell you what kind of stuff, where to find these Easter eggs are at. Because, again, spoiler alert, they're in the movie. Just keep an eye out for these Easter eggs. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys on the next video. And go see the Mario movie if you have not. It is so good.